Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome to this how to build every night for RTA video. So in this video, I'll go over every single even remotely playable night for RTA and simply like explain how to build them. So I won't go over completely useless stuff like Assault for instance or Kikirat, stuff like that, but I'll mention even like very niche units like Pyllis and stuff. So let's get started with Pyllis. Artifact, Rocket Punch, or the replacement we've had recently, I forgot the name, Moa or something, but yeah, Artifact, Rocket Punch. Right side, defense, defense, speed, or defense, 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 or even HP, it's fine. The main thing is you can either play her base speed or you can play her somewhat fast. It depends where you want to pick her. If you want to pick her in RCT, obviously you go base speed, otherwise you go fast. Then for set you want counter set or speed set. I like speed set more overall, because I mean I would build mine somewhat fast, but if you go base speed, I think you might as well go counter. It doesn't cost much. So like I'd rather have counter than 2 defense set for instance. Yeah. Finally for stats, her specialty change give her 60 ER as long as she's above 70% HP. So I like to go like 40, 50, 60 ER on her. So she has 100 to 120 ER. Like you already have 63 ER, so you might as well make use of it. I think it's kinda nice. I wouldn't go effectiveness. I think you just go 50 to 60 ER and then just as much defense as you can and then as much HP as you can. And for the speed, if you build the speed one, it honestly it doesn't change much. I think her cycling is pretty good, but it's not really it doesn't really matter much. If you want a speed one, you go to like I would say between 200 speed to like 250 speed, maybe something like that. If you go above that, you'd probably be a bit too squishy. Right. Then so Assault is unplayable, Yunryong is unplayable. Arowell, Artifact. You can go Adamant Shield or you can go Holy Sack. It's up to you. Right side, HP, HP, Speed. Set, you want either Speed set and Immunity or you want double HP set and Immunity. Whichever is fine. And then for stats, 50 effectiveness is nice to make use of her effectiveness buff. I don't think she needs ER, and then as much like HP is the #1 priority, then you want defense and then you want speed. So yeah, overall like speed doesn't matter that much on her either. She has decent cycling already, and mostly she takes a lot of damage from escort because it's 30% damage share. So HP is extremely important. So you just go as much HP as you can. Kikirat is unplayable. Eaton is honestly completely dog, but I mean it takes 2 seconds. You want Adamant Shield because he has his escort baseline. So Adamant Shield, HP, HP, HP right side, protection, immunity or protection HP, and as much HP as you can. And then defense, but like you really just want HP on it. Arowell, Christy. Adamant Shield or wait, this thing, Adamant Shield or Perlutia, whichever, both are good on her. Right side, HP or defense for neck, effect resistance for ring, HP or defense for boots, and you go, in my opinion, you just go triple ER set. Like she really just want ER, so yeah, you just go triple ER set. And then as much ER as you can, and then bulk. Speed doesn't matter, nothing really matters. You can go speed boots if you want, for like the provoke, but I don't think it's worth it. She doesn't have that many stats, she's a 3-star, and you're gonna play her with a lot of ER, which is gonna take a lot of gear score, so she won't have much gear score left for bulk, so I feel like going speed on top is just a bit too much. Okay, Clary is unplayable, Taranor Guard, Hélène, Basque, Claudia, Chaos Inquisitor, Ras. Ras, you have actually like stats somewhat matter. So, Artifact, Aureus, right side, HP, neck, HP, ring, speed boots. And for set, you go protection and immunity. For Ras, the stat priority you want, because very often when you play Ras, you're gonna want to pick Tori. And so you want your Ras to go right after your Tori to give her immunity. Which means you'll want him to be around like 10, 15, 20 speed slower than your Tori. So if you have, like for instance, my Tori is 200 speed, and my Ras I think is like 185, something like that. So yeah, like that's really it. I have a Ras build if you want. Honestly, I just threw random gear on him. I don't care that much. I basically never play him. But yeah, like I just went, I'm 183 because my Tori is 200. I just want him to go after Tori and then HP, and speed, Aureus, protection, immunity. Some effectiveness isn't bad on him. Like it's not I don't think it's necessary. Like I wouldn't go for it. It's just like I have some protection gear with effectiveness, and I mean might as well use it basically. It's not entirely wasted on him, whereas it's entirely wasted on basically every other protection knight, hence why it's on him. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, just as much HP as you can. Defense is actually pretty important on him as well because it's just a pretty squishy unit overall, and just make him slower than your Tori basically. Next, Trozet unplayable, Shadow Rose unplayable, Maya unplayable. She's a Guild War only unit. Armin, Artifact, Aureus. Right side, HP, HP, HP. Set, protection, immunity. Number 1 priority for stats, HP. Number 2, defense. That's all she needs. She doesn't want speed, she doesn't want ER, she doesn't want anything. And then for her EE, you want the first one, which is 10% increase damage reduction on her S2. Armin, she's been made obsolete by Armin EE. Before that, she kinda had a use because like this is 30% damage reduction on single target. Now Armin is 25% on everything, so like there's no reason to play Armin. Rose is unplayable. Crozet is unplayable. Victorica is unplayable. Maya is unplayable. Okay, it's a lot of unplayable units. FCC. Artifact, Aureus. Right side, HP, HP, speed. Set. You can either go speed set and immunity, or you can go HP set, and immunity. It's up to you. For stats, you want as much HP as you can, and then as much defense as you can, and then as much speed as you can. That's the priority. It's HP first, defense second, speed third. I have FCC built if you want. My FCC is not very good, but she's like that. So yeah, so HP first, defense second, and then speed. Wait, maybe I'll put the in-game sound. There we go. Okay, next. What do we have? Yufine. I won't go over damage Yufine because I think she's unplayable, so I'll only go over protection Yufine. So protection Yufine. Aureus artifact. Right side HP, HP, HP. And then for sets, you'll want protection and immunity. She'll want HP first, defense second, and absolutely nothing else. Candy. Artifact. What's the name? Elbris. Right side. Ideally, crit chance neck. If you can, critically damage neck. Ring can be anything, so attack, defense, or HP. Boots can be anything, attack, defense, or HP. You'll want her to be base speed, and then you'll want some bulk and some damage. Attack takes priority over crit damage on her because her S1 heals her when it procs or based on her attack. And then I have her built if you want. You want her counter immunity. That's the wrong candy. There you go. So counter immunity. Ideally at least 230 crit damage, I would say. Don't go below that. You're not gonna do any damage. At least 3.5k attack. And then as much bulk as you can. But overall, she's not a very common pick. Okay. LRK. My LRK is not geared. If I had to gear him, so I would say artifact. Because if you ever play LRK, I would say it's into Belian. That's basically the only reason to play him. So I would play him Crown of Glory. And then I would go speed set and immunity. And right side HP, HP, speed. And then priority for me would be HP first, speed second, and then defense. And I would probably play him like kinda similar to FCC, like around 200 speed. I think it's fine. 200 to like 230 speed maybe. I wouldn't go above that. Even 230 is too much for me actually. Because the thing is S3 resets your team, right? So I would rather him go after the rest of my team. So yeah, actually I would probably make him somewhat slow. Like 180 to 200 I think is good. Okay. Ras. Artifact. His own artifact. Right side. Ideally crit chance neck if you can critically damage. Ring HP. And speed boots. You want destruction and HP set on him. He really wants gear score. That's all he cares about realistically. Stat priorities HP, then critically damage, then defense, then speed. First 100cc, then all of that. It's very important to have 100cc because if you don't crit on your S2, you don't get an extra turn, which is really annoying. So, yeah. And then you just give him, you just want gear score kinda. But yeah, HP is really important. HP and critically damage are the most important, I would say. But defense is actually pretty important as well because you kinda want to be able to leave Wayong S3. Alright. Ras Ilynav. So Ilynav, you want. I have one. Let's see her. Aureus. I won't go over damage Ilynav because I think like yesterday I would have said Ilynav has two builds. We're getting a maid buff which is gonna make FCC I mean, it's gonna make Maid really strong, and I think you're gonna play Ilynav Maid a lot. And because of that, I don't really think there's a point in having damage Ilynav anymore. So, Ilynav, Artifact, Aureus, right side, HP, HP, HP. And then you want protection and immunity. You'll want her to be... you just want her base speed, realistically, you just want bulk. So HP is number 1 priority, number 2 is defense, and then that's it. You can, however, you can give her 100 ER. Like, you don't have to, but personally I like it. I think it's pretty, I mean, it's good into Mort if you ever face him, because you can resist his S3. And it's really good into Ras if you have Belian on your team, so he cannot soul burn. Because then he's gonna S3, S2 your Ilynav, and then you'll resist, and then it'll just be entirely useless. So yeah, I like 100 ER on her. You don't have to, but I think it's nice. The main thing is, like, she's already extremely tanky. If I put her full bulk, I'll gain like, what, like 3k HP? Like, I mean, 3k HP is nice, but I feel like the ER is just like more valuable overall, so yeah. Anyway, that's Ilynav. Senya, I don't have one build. Artifact, you have multiple options. For me, the best option for her is 3F, so this one. If you can't spare a 3F, I would say either Olisac or where is it? Olisac or Proof of Valor, or this. I think both are fine. So those are the three options for artifacts. Then for right side, you'll want either HP for neck, HP for ring, and HP for boots if you build her base speed, or you will want HP neck, HP ring, and speed boots if you want some speed. It's really up to you and how you want to play her. And then for set, so if you go base speed, obviously you're gonna go double HP set and immunity. And if you go for a fast one, so like speed boots, I think you go speed set and immunity. And then priority for stats is HP first, then defense, and then speed. Even if you go for a speed build, in my opinion, like bulk is very important on her because she gets focused a lot. So yeah, bulk is really important. Yes. Arunka. Arunka, you do have 2 builds. I do think the triple set build is I mean, you actually have 3 builds. I think the triple set build is by far the best, but the other one do deserve a mention. So, first build, which is in my opinion the best, triple set. So you go artifact. You go. This is the build I have actually, so I can just show you. Where's she at? She's here. So artifact, you go noble house. It's really strong on her. And then you go right side, doesn't matter. You go defense or HP, defense or HP, defense or HP. You give her no speed at all. And then you just give her like 100 plus ER. And then you make her as bulky as you can. There's not really any priority for me between HP and defense. I would just give her the best gear you have, with like the most bulk, basically, like the most gear score in bulk that you can give her. Like HP or defense doesn't really matter. Try to balance it a bit though, like don't go 1.5k defense and 30k HP, or like the opposite, the other way around. You do want EHP, which is a balance between HP and defense. Yeah. So, and then sets, yeah, like the sets don't matter, you just want immunity, and then whichever. You can go ER set, you can go HP set, you can go defense set. Like all 3 are fine. So this is the first build. The second build for Arunka would be Rocket Punch. Actually, wait. Okay, before I mention Rocket Punch, you can go the exact same artifact and the same stats except on protection set. And then you're gonna go protection, immunity, and then you're gonna go the exact same build as Ilynav. So, like just 100 ER and very bulky. I like ER on her a lot. I feel like it's quite valuable, especially because you have Noble Loss that's gonna potentially give you 100 extra ER. So yeah, like if you wanna go protection set on her, you go the exact same build as Ilynav with 100 ER. Like no speed. And then the third build is gonna be Rocket Punch. So you go Rocket Punch and then you just go counter immunity with as much defense as you can and then as much HP as you can. On counter set, I think it's really hard to afford ER. So I don't think you really try to. Like you don't have Noble Loss to give you extra value for ER. So I think you just go like as much defense as you can, then as much HP as you can, and then whatever for last. If you can give her some ER if you can, I think it's still valuable, but it's not really necessary anymore. And then in this case, the right side should be defense, 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 because you really want to maximize your defense to maximize your Rocket Punch damage. Right. Next, what do we have? Belian. I have one build, perfect. Belian, you can... Okay, so let's go over artifact. You only have one option. That would be 3F. Then for right side, no matter what, HP, HP, and speed. And finally for sets, you have two options. You either go speed set and immunity, or you go counter set and immunity. For me, the stat priority is always gonna be HP first, defense second, and speed last, no matter if I go counter or speed. So if I were to build a speed set instead of counter, I would probably just go like 220 to 230 speed and just like as much bulk as I can, because I feel like bulk is really important on her. Okay. Belian, Tywin, I have him built, very nice. So Tywin is, I think, nice to have built right now because Eda is decently popular and is really good into her. So where is he? Here we go. Tywin, Orius Knight, right side HP, HP, and speed. You do want some speed on him because his S2 is pretty strong and cycling it is really nice, and he has a really strong S3 as well. So you do want some speed. Stat priority, HP first, defense second, speed last, and you want protection, immunity. Okay, so because of his S2, you might think why immunity? Because let's say I want to pick him into Eda, right? Which is like the main, like basically the only time I'll ever pick him. I want to pick him into Eda. What if my opponent plays like, for instance, Peyra, and then they just S1 me and they proc my S2 and then my pick is useless. But now I have immunity, so Peyra cannot pick my S2, cannot proc my S2, so yeah. It's much more like 20% HP is nice, but it's not that nice. It's not that crazy. I'd rather have immunity. Next, Tywin, Yulha. Okay, Yulha, I don't have her build. I think you go the exact same build as Crimson Armin and Yufine, which means you go protection set, immunity, base speed, as much HP as you can, and on Orius. So Orius, protection, immunity, base speed. Right side is HP, HP, HP. And stat priority is HP first, and then defense second, and then nothing else. So you can go some speed. And then for EE, you go. I think you go for S3 reset. The increased reflect is only. I feel like it's only for Guild War. So you just go S3 reset. It's pretty strong. I don't play her, so but yeah, I know Cat plays her a decent amount, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he plays S3 reset and he plays her protection or yes, so I'm pretty sure that's the best build for her. Next. Yulha, Senya is unplayable. Mort. Artifact. Olisak for sure. Right side. Critically damaged neck or HP neck. HP ring and speed boots. For set, you'll want. I don't have him built, that's why I'm showing him like that. You'll want destruction and either immunity or HP set. You can somewhat get away with HP set on him, but I think immunity is just like too valuable to pass up. Again, 20% HP is nice, but it's just 20% HP, so it's not that crazy. For EE, you'll want. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. I would say S3 damage. Yeah, I mean, I would play S3 damage. You can play the other two if you want. I think S3 damage like the most valuable, but I mean overall, like neither of the three is like crazy. But I think S3 damage is the best. For stats, priority is HP first, then. I mean, obviously having 100 crit chance, but so having 100 crit chance or like close to it, like at least 95, then HP, then critically damage, then I would say honestly it's gonna be up to you. You can go defense or you can go attack and then it's speed. The reason why you can go attack is because his S3 actually has a decent attack ratio. And like his S3 damage is like one of his main impact on the game when you play him. So yeah. Alright. Mort. Charles is unplayable. Albedo. I mean, sure, why not? Albedo, you'll want base. Actually, yeah, no, yeah, nah. Base speed, the same as Yufine, basically. So, Aureus, HP right side, protection, immunity, and then you go HP first, and then defense second, and then you can give her some effectiveness if you want, it's not bad, and then speed. This is how she's been played for like the past for a while now. You can, before that she was 3F. If I had a second 3F, would I build a 3F Albedo? Probably not. So yeah, it's kinda useless overall. Like if you want 3F, you'd rather just pick Belian. She's just like denying souls is just so strong. So yeah, like she's just a Protorius unit now, but she's not. I mean, she's not very good anymore. So yeah. Alright, Tywin unplayable. Charlotte. Okay, I have no experience whatsoever with Charlotte. I'll give you my ID for it. I think like she's a Zio bridge now. So I would build her. She pushed her entire team 20% or something, I think. Yeah, she pushes her entire team 20%. Do you need to... Do you want her to take a turn? Like, I would say she's too slow to do... Like, if you build her fast, to like actually steal the turn, right? So you need to be around 250 to 60 speed. I think she do no damage at all, so I would build her base speed, unlock a damage artifact, so whichever, honestly, probably this one. I would build her base speed, and then I would just go as much damage as I can. So right side would be critically damage neck, attack ring, and actually maybe not attack boots, but that might be a bit too greedy. Attack or speed boots, up to you. I would probably go speed boots because like some speed is still valuable, and speed boots is a lot more gear score than attack boots. And then you just go, I mean, as much damage as you can, right? Like I don't really think she needs bulk overall. I would just go full damage. So destruction and what's the name? And torrent. I would go destruction, torrent. Yeah, that's probably how I'd build her with like speed boots. And priority would be attack first, crit damage second. I mean 100 CC first, obviously, as usual, but like, yeah. Attack first, crit damage second, and then just speed, I guess. Yeah, some speed is nice, but I don't think I would build her to like cut because her S3 doesn't do that much. And mostly she would do 0 damage if I built her too fast. So, yeah. Okay, Krau. He has built-in Aureus. So for artifact you'll want, I think the best, like number one choice is Olisac. Second one would be Adamant. For right side you'll want HP, HP and speed. And for sets you'll want either speed immunity or triple set, so HP, HP immunity, the same as FCC. I do think some speed is valuable on him because of his S2, which is quite nice to get off early, and his S3 he does kinda need to take turns, so I would go speed set on him. For stats, there's no minimum or anything, like you just want as much HP as you can while maintaining a decent speed, so you just go around like at least 180 speed. I would build him between 180 and like 200 most likely, like to 210 maybe. So 180 to 210 speed, and then as much HP as you can, and then as much defense as you can. Brig is PvE only. Karina, she's honestly unplayable now, but I mean, why not? So artifact, rocket punch, right side, defense, defense, speed. Set, you'll want either speed immunity or counter immunity, and you just want her to be like as bulky as possible. You prioritize defense first, HP second, speed third, and I would go between 180 speed to like maybe 220 to 30. But yeah, I wouldn't go more than that. Lilias is unplayable, Ilynav is unplayable, Charlotte is unplayable, and Cecilia is unplayable. Okay. So, perfect. Alright. So that's gonna be it for the video. I hope it's helpful. Thank you for watching, thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great day. Peace.